Alright, are we live? Streamlab looks great, which is good. Let's see if the stream pops up for me though. Looks like it's loading. Awesome. Well, happy almost Friday, late Thursday night, you guys. We're here in the Cardlocke. I literally I went to dinner tonight. I'm so full. This will be probably a relaxed stream, but I just thought I'm not ready to go to bed yet. It's a little early. I'm on the West Coast, but definitely a relaxed stream. As I basically was just why not. I didn't know exactly what to do, and I said, hey, let's crank out a new episode of this because we definitely won't be doing it tomorrow. We've got the sleep block, and I'm not sure what is going to happen on this weekend. I'm sure I will need to sleep through most of Saturday, so I'm just not sure. So I just thought let's crank out one episode before the weekend in case we don't get another until the following week, and we'll see what we can do. But everything looks good. Let's do an intro of just basically we are back, you guys. This is episode 3. You'll see I updated the badge case on the left with our new team member. We've got Eradicate, who I am really hoping is going to put in the work. The good news is I checked the Lieutenant Surge levels. I did it earlier, and so I already forgot what they are for sure. Excuse me, but it's a very minimal jump between Misty and Lieutenant Surge. So I grinded up. Let me pull up the team. I grinded up. Basically, this is Eradicate's name is Riff. All boys so far. Just in grinding up Riff, Bernardo and Baby John got to 24, and so I just got Riff to 24 as well once he was able to go by himself. I think we were allowed to encounter him at level 20, so that's only 4 levels that I had to do that. And everybody, I think, is the same. I was just going to say, I forgot to put Water Pulse on Bernardo. I'll do that right now. But Bite, Crunch, Rage, and Rock Tomb. And Baby John here with Acids. And I think we used to have Poison Powder, and he learned Acid as well. So we've got Acid, Sleep Powder, Vine Whip, and Wrap. And here is Riff, the brand new team member with, I'm so happy. I didn't know what level he learned Hyper Fang, but got Hyper Fang almost immediately. And so we've got Hyper Fang, Quick Attack, Scary Face, and Tackle. I don't know how often this guy learns moves because I feel like when we picked him up, and when I say picked him up, kind of engineered him into the game for us, I think he literally only had Quick Attack. Maybe he had Tail Whip instead of Scary Face and Tackle, and so he just automatically learned Hyper Fang, and then I think I potentially put in Scary Face in terms of like I said, I think it was Leer or Tail Whip. I'm not entirely sure. But I think I'm really hoping anyway that he can put in the work with Hyper Fang against that Raichu. It's 80 power, so it's basically, thanks to it being stab, it's like 120 base power move. So all we're going to do is, I think we defeated both of these hikers. We'll just confirm, and so we're gonna clear out the rest of the trainers up here because we have to go see Bill to get the SS ticket, and then we'll go start heading down towards Vermilion and just do all the fights on the way, and we'll do the SSN and hopefully get our 3rd gym badge. We'll see how long that all takes. We have enough, I think, of a level advantage at this point that I can try to just rotate the team decently enough. So let's just see what we can do here. Oh, and like I said, we got Water Pulse from Misty, and I definitely want to put that on Bernardo. So I think honestly I'm gonna put it on instead of Rage. I I just can't imagine me ever losing. I mean, not losing, using Rage. So, yeah, Bite, Crunch, Rock Tomb, Water Pulse. I think this is fine, and then we'll obviously replace Bite as soon as like I know eventually we will get Secret Power and but just if we can get it like a normal move on him, I think that's pretty good. A Dark, a Rock, Water of course, and eventually that'll be replaced with Surf if we can survive. Don't want to make too many plans because that is the nature of this series. So let's just start doing some fights. I think it's fine that Bernardo is out right now, so alright, just a Rattata, that's no problems. That's no problems. Like I said, my thought it's late, I feel like I'm not as coherent because very tired. I had a big dinner. Not tired like want to go to sleep, but just with the serotonin. I think that comes along with that. So I'm certainly feeling very comfortable streaming right now. I hope you guys had a great day whenever you are choosing to watch the stream. But I think we are good with Bernardo, and I think, like I said, even with the rest of the team at this point, because like we've got some 15s right here, I think we are pretty much going to bop things down pretty darn easily in this route. Just because this is a hiker and I know it should be easy bops, I'm gonna give Baby John hopefully the easy bops here. Yeah, it's just Geodude. So we'll do this nice and easy. Does he just have 4 Geodudes? Or there's probably a Machop in there as well, but that's fine. That's probably our biggest problem right now, is that we have a fighting weakness, with Baby John being the only one who is resistant. Luckily, we don't really have to deal with that until we get around like Saffron. There's the dojo, which isn't even mandatory, but is always good money and good experience. So, and then on the cycling road, there's a lot of like Mankeys and Machops and Machokes and things. But let's try our Water Pulse out. Nice. Okay. So, but that we will have potentially 5 gym badges before we do either of those. So 3 more Pokemon to draw, and maybe we'll get something flying, maybe we'll get a Psychic, something that we can go in there with. So Secret Power, I think I'm gonna hold off on that for the moment, just because I was going to teach it to Riff for sure if he didn't know Hyper Fang, but because we don't want to go in with Tackle and Quick Attack, but I think we're okay. I mean, it'd probably be best to put it on Baby John, like maybe instead of Wrap, but I'm just going to hold on to it for the moment, I think, because again, you just never know. I just don't know that we need it this episode. So, 2 more fights, I think, and then Bill, this guy, and then the girl over there. We'll be fine. Alright. Ekans, nice and easy. And a Sandshrew. Let me give again, Baby. When it's not easy to switch, we can go out to Baby John, no issues. Okay. Easy XP. And yeah, he's so easy to grow, is the really nice thing about Baby John. But that said, I think a Weeping Bell or, a Victory Bell would have been just as easy to grow, so that's too bad, but let's crunch the Oddish. I'm sure just the way the odds work out with these series, it's like I just don't even know what it would be to pull like an all fully evolved team. So this is what I actually like about the run, is it kind of like builds in limitations to the game, because I think a lot of people, myself included, like to try to build a really powerful team. That's what makes the game fun, is training up Pokemon you like, and if you're like me, like some stronger ones as well. And so, but I like this certainly makes it harder to play, and I think makes it more fun to watch for anybody who's tuning into the stream. So I think that's what I definitely like about the series, because even in a Nuzlocke, if you are lucky enough to have type advantages, so you can kind of be choosy with your team members, and if you're lucky enough to not kill your encounters, then usually even then you have like pretty good choices. Like I think with basically every Nuzlocke I've played, like the ones I've completed at least, just odds are, because again, if you do a successful run, I think you can probably get like over 30, because I've filled up a box multiple times on a run. You can get like, let's just say 40 plus encounters if they were all successful. So in those odds, it usually feels like something is like a legendary or a pseudo legendary or something. So you usually always have something healthy, but the way that these cards work out, we could have just pulled like an Oddish right after this. We could have pulled a Caterpie after this, and it would have had to be permanently a Caterpie. I'm just thinking, I feel like this guy has either a Drowsy or a Machop, maybe both. And again, if it is a Machop, I really want Baby John out for that. If it's a Drowsy, that's gonna kind of scare me, and I think I'll immediately withdraw and put Bernardo in. I just don't know. We'll see what we can do here. And I think I'm good on items. I checked in the mart. Oh, it is Machop. Cool. At the end of last episode, I said I forgot to do this, but I remember before this stream, and we're up to 25. You'll see when we. Oh, and he has both. Okay, I wasn't crazy. He has both. What I had said is, in the last attempt at this, we what I found easiest, and I don't feel like there's anything wrong with it. It just makes, and we got dig, right? That's nice. It just makes the game a lot easier to play, in my opinion, when again you can't level things up to kind of again kind of backwards engineer manufacture some Everstones into the game. And so I did that, and I have Baby John holding one right now, so that's why you won't see him try to evolve anymore when he levels up. And I'm just going to, I know there's a couple things, a citrus berry and a rare candy. Always grab those. Two really good items. A bug catcher. I guess Riff is the one who hasn't really got the chance, so let's do that. Okay. And Weedle. Okay, perfect. Caterpie. Okay. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised it's a bug catcher. I just thought, like, at this point, maybe they'd give him something stronger, like a Metapod or something. I know there's a Butterfree down a little ways farther down, but we'll just keep Riff out and honestly, like, Hyper Fang things down. It's a really good move on Raticate, and like I said, I'm impressed that he has it this early, like an 80 base power move. But I guess, that said, Bernardo has Crunch pretty early. Like 22 was definitely way earlier than I thought he was going to get Crunch on him. So, but still, I don't feel like there's just endless examples. I don't know when. I'm trying to think of the equivalent of like when Charmander would learn like Flamethrower. Maybe that's still like in the 20s again, but it feels like it's not until the 30s. But maybe I'm just making that up. I think maybe I'll put Bernardo out for the Butterfree, just because I know it's coming right here to Rock Tomb it, because that'll be pretty instant, I'm sure, and a good XP, I think, as well, because it's fully evolved. Okay. It was 685. That's pretty nice. And we'll just go back out to Riff, I think, for these last two down here, and then. Yeah, there's a route to the east of here, and we will do that. And before we get on the SSN, and honestly just train up for Lieutenant Surge. Honestly, that's the whole goal. The goal is always to defeat a gym, but just to try to get everyone really well rounded. The good news is on this ship there's a lot of water stuff that'll be really easy for Baby John to bop down. There's a couple of tentacles which won't work as well, but a lot of people I think with like Horsies, a lot of people I think with Shelders on there, a lot of Machops that I don't want to fight with anybody else, so I think Baby John will get tons of experience in there. And we'll have another rival fight on the boat as well. There's a couple right, like, back to back. It feels like just the way that this game is set up is there's a couple right back to back in terms of the one in Cerulean City and the one here, and then the one in the Pokemon Tower and in Saffron City you can do almost back to back as well. Just looking for a couple. Here's a Max Ether, and then in here I think we get a Rod, which I don't think I'll need because everything is kind of getting magically put into the game for me, but you never know. And then I know here I think is the bike voucher, which we will need at some point for sure once we get to Cycling Road. So there we go. And hopefully I did not remember to get it last time, but it was okay because we knew fly, so I could just fly back. But maybe I'll remember next time. We'll see. Did I heal? I did. Okay. Let's just, I think there's nothing else to do besides these fights right now, so let's try this. So, Ekans, okay, that's not the best for Riff with Intimidate, but we'll see what we can do. 21 as well. It's a pretty decent level jump. Okay. And, I will put Baby John, again, I've played this game so much, it's like, some people, like, I just know this guy has water Pokemon. Like, I don't remember which ones, but I know he has water Pokemon. Yes. Okay, a Poliwag, so that feels nice and easy for Baby John. I don't think I know the whole game this well. Maybe I do. Of all the games, I would just say, like, this is the one, maybe because, like, it just, it's a pretty fast pace, which is why another plug, I'm trying it for my Sleepwalk tomorrow on Friday. It's a pretty fast pace to go through, and it's also, I think, probably, and we can try a water pulse in the Magnemite. We'll see how this goes. Nice. That's nice and easy. I would say, I wonder, because I think he has a Magneton if we can do that, but I was going to say, we've got our Sleepwalk on Friday in Leaf Green, which I'm super excited about. I hope people will come and check that out and say hi, because it'll be going very late. So, and that's that. Oh my god! This is exactly what I was afraid of. Let's bring out Baby John, because I think he can bop this. Ooh, I needed a tackle. I think we can just bop this with a Vine Whip. Thank goodness. That's, but see what I mean, you guys? Sorry, I had like 3 different thoughts there because that was scary. And I was also kind of anticipating it being a little scary with the Magneton, but I just, like, I don't even know if, because I think that was honestly just a Thunder Shock and that did that much. So I don't even know if I want to bring Bernardo out in the Lieutenant Surge fights at all. So I just don't know what necessarily to do about that, because I think he's fast. I don't know if he's faster than both the Pikachu and the Voltorb. I'm definitely going to avoid at all costs bringing him out against the Raichu, because I just don't even think he could take a hit by the Raichu, like a Raichu Shockwave. Makes me really nervous. So I'm gonna avoid that at all costs and see what we can do. Like I said, Riff, I'm counting on it, but let me just finish my thought of the Sleepwalk. I wanted to try this because the game moves pretty quickly, and what I was saying before is that it's just this game in particular has been something that it was the first thing I probably found like an emulator for and like wanted to play. Just I guess because it's a remake too of like the first gens, and I'm sure I'm probably most comfortable with like the first gen Pokemon as well. So anyway, I really know it well. I really like it, so that seemed like the best idea for my Sleepwalk. And it's also why, speaking of like right here, I just know this guy for instance. I don't know what he has, but I know he has some fire Pokemon, so we're gonna leave Bernardo up front. So it's just, I've played it enough to know random things like that, which is also, this is a really unique series, but it's also why I really enjoy, like, with the Sleepwalk, we'll be doing it randomized because it's just such a cool way to kind of keep the game fresh and new and interesting, and if you're an experienced player as well, just like keep you on your toes throughout the game as well. So let's try Riff, I think, because I think, does this guy maybe have some Nidoran? One of them does. Yes. Okay. Hyper Fang. Except, oh, I was gonna say except Poison Point, but don't worry, you guys. I got antidotes for days, so we'll just hopefully bop this down again. Yeah, I'm not afraid of that, and we'll put the antidote on, and we'll be fine. Okay. Yep, I made sure to stock up. We are good on antidotes. Okay. I guess, like I said, just in hopes of keeping people even. I forget what this guy has. I'm hoping it's a Sandshrew, maybe. We'll try this with Baby John. If not, I'll swap. Hey, there we go, you guys. Look at this. We are doing just fine. I really think there's only like 2 more people out here as well. And a Zubat. Why don't we do Riff again? Okay, and honestly, I just can't imagine us using anything besides Hyper Fang. It is 90 accuracy instead of 100, which isn't the best, but I guess let me keep Baby Jonah. I really think this guy has like a Voltorb or Magnemite or something. I wish I remembered. Okay, it is a Voltorb. So this is a good choice, actually. We can just Vine Whip it. Another one. Oh, okay. It's a very interesting tactic to use Screech and then Sonic Boom. Okay. And here's the Magnemite. So I will let Bernardo do that because we're faster and we can one-shot a Magnemite. Not a Magneton, but we can one-shot a Magnemite with Water Pulse still. So that's good. Okay. Okay, Great Ball, that's cool. And up here is Escape Rope. That's also cool. So, what should I do? I guess let me try Bernardo with this guy. Okay. And, we're basically ready to go on SSN, I think, you guys. Which is awesome. And that'll just be this whole episode, is doing SSN and the gym. And it'll be that easy. Okay? And the Raticakes. Let's do a crunch for the fully evolved guy. Okay? Nice and easy. Nice and easy. So let's head out. And I don't think we need anything. We can heal on the boat. Like I said, I had plenty of antidotes, so I don't need to buy that. I think we will just heal, so we're ready to go straight into fights, and we'll get on. Oh, I know I'll have to do this when I get out, so let me see if I can, we need somebody to learn Cut, and I do allow HM slaves in this run, so what I have done in the past and what I like to do is you can usually catch a Meowth in here, which has Pickup on it, which is nice to just find some random stuff, and it knows Cut and Flash, which is what you need for like the whole first half chunk of this game, just because there's random stuff to cut and Flash to get through the rock tunnel as well. So if I can find one. I feel like when I played this last time, it was literally like the first thing I saw, and now I seem to only find Oddishes. I know it's obviously, even though I'm doing this at night, I hope there's not like a night feature, even though like the light doesn't change, it all looks like the daylight all the time, which I actually appreciate. Here we go. I was just gonna say, I hope there's no like time settings in terms of when you can catch things. I don't want to hit her. Let's just huck some balls, because again, I don't really need balls for the way that this run is set up. So let's just do a Great Ball, and hopefully she'll just, it's only level 10. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Not too bad at all. And unfortunately, she does not get a nickname because she is not a team member. So we'll just keep her right there. So as soon as the Cup Master gives us the HM, we'll be ready to go. And I think we're good. Bernardo's out front. We're all healed up. Let's get on the SSN. Alright. Yes, I have a ticket. Here we go. And I feel like I usually just go starting from the bottom down here. And we'll do these fights. I wish I remembered who had stuff. I just kind of want to put Baby John out, and I hope this guy doesn't have a tentacle since we really only have one go-to move. Ooh, I'm a chop though, so that was actually a really good choice. Okay, Seismic Toss, don't love to see that. Alright, nice. And here. So I don't know, it sucks because like I said, I don't even know if Bellsprout learns like a better grass move. That's too bad because that's tentacle. Let's just go to Riff. Because I feel like if it just had a better move, like I don't even know, I think in this gen really it's just like Razor Leaf and Giga Drain. But because Vine Whip just is not going to do what we'd like it to, and because I really think he actually could be okay versus Lieutenant Surge, just because he's gonna resist Shockwave, which is the main move that they have in there, so that could actually be really useful. It's just like, oh, I worry about using Vine Whip, because even with the stab, it's 35, right? Yeah, so it's 35, and that means his stab, it's like, what would that be? Plus like 17. So like basically like a 50 something. Like that's not great. So and this is what maybe I'll do is just oh shoot. Oh, but I had the person variant. That's so funny that I forgot that I had that on it. I would say this is kind of what I feel like is what has been a good move is like just put Baby John out and then rapid spin, and then we can switch if it's a tentacle because it's really nice to have him for just pure water types like this, and it's really nice to have him for a lot of these sailors have him with chops as well, which like I said I'm not trying to fight with Riff or Bernardo, so I think I'm fine with he's just so squishy. I think we'll run and heal. It makes me nervous when he gets even like close to half health, and I think we were just in here, right? So door number 3. What's behind door number 3? Okay. Guy who's instantly ready to fight. Oh, I think this is a guy that has just like 3 horsies, which is really easy for Baby John, so that's no problem. Yeah, I think it's just literally 3 in a row like this. That's all good for us. Yes, it is. Just bop them down, one right after the other, like it ain't even a thing. Okay. Sailor Dylan and Ether. I didn't even check, by the way, because I was going to say, we're about to get another brick break in here. I didn't even see if, no, I didn't think Riff could learn it, but I thought, might as well check. Dig. I might put that on Riff, honestly. That could be really useful for the gym. Instead of Scary Face. And like I said, I don't think I really want Secret Power Thief isn't great. I already, I backwards, again, engineered Flash into here already, because normally you have to have, oops, there's my cursor. You normally need 10, Pokemon in the dex, which we're definitely not going to have, since we're only allowed to catch, the 3 that we have, plus HM Companion, and they also have to be Kanto Pokemon, which, obviously Bernardo doesn't even count for, so that is in there ready to go, just while I was thinking of it. So, this is, okay, we were just here, and, okay, we're good to go. Because if I remember right, this is all sailors down here, and then I'll put Baby John out, because I know there's like some Growlithe and like Vulpix up above, but I think we're doing really well keeping him out for just this bottom floor over here, because it's just sailors down here. And Tentacle, that's a perfect opportunity to switch to, let's do Riff. Okay, and just Hyper Fang. Nice and easy. Okay. And there we we go. What do you have? Just a Shelter. Perfect. And Riff, is that going to be a 28? Riff? I mean, not Riff. Baby John? There we go. Nice. Because I really think the Lieutenant Surge Raichu is like a 25, a 26, or a 27. So that's why when we started at 24, I'm like, we, just level-wise at least, will be good for this fight. So, I think that's the last fight. I think, yeah, there's just an item in here. Super Potion, that's cool. Let's just do a quick heal because we're up here. And then I think, again, this guy maybe has a Growlithe or something like that. Let's just do Bernardo for a couple fights. Same thing. In fact, I might just keep him out for a while here. But then again, I want to make sure. Like I said, I mean, I just never thought this run is full of things that you never thought you would say. But it's like, I'm really, again, I can't say enough that Riff is the backbone of this fight against Lieutenant Surge, so I really I don't want to get him under leveled. And again, not that I think he's probably in a good spot right now, but I don't want to just train up Bernardo. But this is what I was anticipating, like a Nidoran. But I guess I can try Dig. I don't want to. I guess we're right here. We're okay because we're right next to the heal, but I was gonna say I don't want to like burn through all my antidotes on this boat because I'm afraid to, like, if we have enough of a step count to get back. But that was fine, no poison points. So let's put Riff back. Let's see. Is there only 2 more fights? Because none of these are fights. I think it's just right here. Yeah, and I do not remember what these 2 people have. A Pidgey, that's great. We will do that, no problem. Okay. And a Nidoran. Let's try another Dig. See how that goes. Let's see. If we can just avoid the poison point, like I said, that's really all I'm nervous about. And what do you have? A Nidoran, okay. I mean, at least it's super effective. We've got that going for us. Alright. Oop, there's one. But I think luckily because we're at full health, I can definitely just run back and heal at this point. So, and there's the Brick Break. Because I would say this shouldn't be more than like 10 steps to get back here, so we're fine. Alright, let's go. Speaking of, because there's nobody in here, right? Yeah. I should say nobody that wants to fight. In the kitchen, I know there's berries, which is great. Okay, Chesto, Cherry, Pecha. I think I'll save the Cherry for the Lieutenant Surge fight. I'm just thinking of, is there anything else that I want to put on? I guess I can put a Chesto on just for kicks on Bernardo, and then maybe I'll put a Pecha on Riff in case we run into something else with Poison Point. I think we should be fine. I don't know actually. I know I'm going out here, which I think there's more Machops because it's more Sailor. So let's put Baby John out for that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they have tentacles. No, it's a Machop. Cool. Okay. I guess just Vine Whip. We've got Acid now, but have not really had an excuse to use it. So, but we are. Oh, and a tentacle. Okay. Riff. We are Grass Poison, so that would be Stab too. Just haven't really had anything to fight with, especially with all these tentacles and Machops. They're probably the worst possible examples. So. Let's stay. Oh, and we got a pickup item. Oh, perfect. That's what's really nice too, is we can get some more berries because there's no trees, so there's not a ton of berries in this game, which is unfortunate because you really take a while to kind of like accumulate any good held items as well. So, all right, Vine Whip. Okay, good to go. And we'll just, oops. Definitely not trying to dig through the boat. We will just There's really, again, I think there's only a few fights before we do the rival fight. Not this guy. I know because, like, there are 2 fights, like, right here. I would say 2 fights grouped together. This is a fisherman. What's he got? A Goldeen, that's fine. Just hopefully get, Rift to catch up. Because I think if we go into the gym with 28s, like I said, the highest I think he has is 27. I literally remember having this exact conversation last time around, and you'd really think I'd remember. But the Raichu, I don't even think it's 27. I think it honestly might be a 26 or even a 25. It just feels weird to even say a 25 because that seems like such a gradual jump from Misty. And especially when these trainers are in the mid-20s, but I don't know. So, Stardust, that's free money. And what else? Okay, more fights, and Riff is fine. What do we got? What do we got? Raxata, okay. Hyper Fang it. Alright, so 28, so let's give Bernardo a chance. Maybe not against the Pikachu, though. Maybe we'll just dig against the Pikachu, and hopefully, so annoying, I hope we don't get staticked. If not, though, I'll just put Bernardo out here, and we'll go back and heal before the rival fight. Anyway, just, again, we're at full health, well, basically, but just want to make sure our PP is set as well. Just to be overly cautious, At least we're in a much better spot than last time. For anybody who caught the last attempt at this, basically, it was kind of funny. We had an Ivysaur as a starter who coincidentally was in the Bulbasaur spot. So it really was like literally the regular game because we had an Ivysaur against either a Charmander or a Charmeleon and finally a Charizard as well. So that was funny in the way that worked out. Not funny that we didn't have the advantage to evolve it into a Venusaur. So definitely was let's just say a lot more scared going into those versus going up against a Squirtle when we have Bernardo. So speaking of, if we know one thing, we know that Blaine is going to lead with the Pidgeotto, so we got Rock Tomb for that. That's why I'm very happy to have that on Bernardo. So let's do this rival fight, you guys. All right, Blaine. Bonjour. Kelsey, imagine seeing you here. 40 kinds. Yeah, right, buddy. You got 40 kinds. I don't even think you can see 40 kinds in the game yet, so. Good, we hit the Rock Tomb. That's all I need to just hit it immediately, and I feel great with that. The Raticate should, I was gonna say should we put our Raticate against the Raticate, but I think I'll leave Bernardo out. He can handle it with a crunch, no issues. In fact, I was gonna say because he's the one who needs to get trained, we might just leave him out. See if he can't crunch down. I don't know if it's a Wartortle yet. Let's see. Yes, Wartortle. I would think it should be, he had, what, like an 18 Squirtle, which is weird. So, let's give him a shot at crunching down the Wartortle. Nice. So, and he used the bite on us. That's funny. Alright, so we got the full team up to 28, which is great. Screech. No, again, I'd rather just have the PP for crunch and bite. The thing with Bernardo as well is that he's just not tanky enough to even, like, set up. And frankly, just, like, with the way the AI works in this game as well, there's not a ton of different reasons to do, like, a setup move like Screech. Anyway, rub. The captain's back. Let's get the hell out of Dodge here. And we'll immediately put the cut on Meowth and the Flash, speaking of, just while we're here. Alright, Flash. Doesn't matter. Let's just replace Scratch. Okay. So, let's just heal so we're ready for the gym fights, and we'll just go straight there. And honestly, you guys, that will be the episode, assuming that we are successful. We'll get to draw a card, as always, so let's get the hell out of Dodge. Alright. Watch everybody go, and here we go. I think the process here is, like I said, if I can avoid it, we're just going to keep Bernardo out of these fights, but I am nervous because I know somebody has a Magnemite, and I think it's this guy, so maybe if I start with this guy, we'll see what we can do, and then I'm going to not, again, like literally try to not fight with him. Okay, shoot, he has the Voltorb. Since I'm guessing this guy's going to try to use an electric move right off the bat, let's put Baby John in. Tackle? No, that's so stupid. Okay. Does it know? It has to. It's 21. I was going to say, does it know an electrical move? It has to, right? Okay. Here's the Magnemite. Okay. Again, I'm still scared of this thing. But I think we're faster. Yeah, 21 versus 28, and we can just Water Pulse this down. Cool. Okay. So I think the rest is just Voltorbs and Pikachu. So let me put Riff out and see if we can just bop these things down. And then honestly, the only thing I'm a little bit worried, I'm worried about that. That's annoying, is getting paralyzed. But I am gonna put the Cherry Berry on and not just say that and not do it. Let me see. Let me give Baby John a chance just because. Oh no, I have a Paralyzed Heal. I forgot. I stocked up. Let's do that. So, but I will put the Cherry Berry and not just talk about it because I've certainly done a run before where I said, oh, I'm definitely going to put this berry on, and then I don't. So I'm going to go heal and specifically do that. And then the only thing I think I'm going to use Dig. I'm bopping these Pikachus down super easily, so maybe I'm just trying to think about using Dig versus Hyper Fang, and the only advantage is sometimes the AI is good enough to specifically use Double Team when you dig, and then that, if they end up getting a few of those in with Hyper Fang already at 90, that is going to make that kind of a hard battle. And here we go. I didn't even get to use this, weirdly enough, the last time I did this game because I immediately found the switch, but we'll see if I'll do my little hack this time around. Oh, that's crazy that it was the first one. Can I get... Nope. Okay, only... I thought literally I was just going to get lucky twice in a row. But what I normally do, which I will do this time, if I find the switch... Nope, it has to be one of these. I've tried almost all of them. Okay, so what I do is you'll see I'll do a slate right here at the bottom of the screen. That'll, I'm sure, show up for you guys. And because it's either this one or this one, and we'll just reload the slate if we guess wrong. And I didn't even have to do it again. That's very funny. Both times, usually, because it's just a nightmare as if you get one like right here. You have 4 potential options of right here, and so I will just load the slate and pick the right one so I don't spend forever redoing the locks. And I guess if you think that's cheating, that's just you. I think it's just what I call progressing through the game faster and without making yourself mad. But I'm just so unsure of what to do, like strategy-wise here, because I was thinking, like, should we let Baby John have a shot with these guys? I don't know. I think, like I said, I think I would just want to put Riff out, and I think we will just Hyper Fang the Voltorb and the Pikachu, and here's me almost not doing what I said to and not putting a berry on. Cherry is what I want. Okay. I think we're just gonna go in and Hyper Fang the Voltorb and the Pikachu, and we might be able to one-shot them. And the Raichu, I think we will use dig and see what we can do with that, because I think either way it's going to be a 2-shot thing, and if we can avoid taking the hits while we're digging, we'll just see, I guess. But 28's Baby John, I guess, will be back up. I think I'm going to try to see if we can do this with just Riff, so. Oh boy, you guys, 3rd gym badge hype, late night Thursday stream. Let's get it. Okay. I'll do the same to you. Not today, buddy. Not with my Riff. So, level 21. That's great. I think that's where the levels were in the gym and we were one-shotting stuff. So, let's just hit this. Nice and easy. So, that's I was not worried about this one. I'm a little worried about the Pikachu and us getting instantly staticked here. But it's only at 18. I forgot that. Oh my gosh, I thought he had like 2 21s. That's really funny, actually. Back-to-back hits. That's amazing. And no static? Yes, you guys. Okay, this is the best possible outcome that we could have going into the Raichu. So, and it's a 24. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was like leaning to 25, but that seems so. I can't believe. Does that literally, because Starmie what was at 21? It only goes up 3 levels. That's crazy. I guess I'm gonna try a dig. Ooh, and that's great because he's going to use Thunder Wave. Oh my gosh, and we can one-shot it with Dig. Paralyzed, but who cares? Waste of a Cherry Berry, so that's too bad. But and Riff is at 29, you guys. Oh my goodness. Wow, I was really stressed about that. And I will just say in general, I feel like we all probably underappreciate Raticate a little bit. But, I mean, our guy has a good attack stat. Look at that. Like, by far his best stat besides the speed, and we shouldn't underestimate Riff. So let's go back to the Pokemon Center, and we'll heal, and we get to do. Oh, this guy will talk to us and just tell us the aid is on the next route. We will do our card draw, you guys. I can't wait to see. Again, Riff did really well. But again, we don't necessarily have something for Erica, so obviously it would be great to get like an ice or a fire or something like that, but I guess bottom line I just don't. Let's hope we don't get like a water or something here. Like, let's see. So give me a second, I'll put my laptop down. Okay. Does that sound okay? I feel like I set it down weird and it made a noise. Let me make sure it's all the way on. It's late, so it's dark and I can't see as well. Okay. Okay, here we go. I feel it's set up now. As always, I've got the cards. We will just do a nice little shuffle. Like that. And I'll do just, as always, a little manual shuffle as well. Okay. Just mixing it all around. Again, we never know what we're going to get, but it's nice to see. So, got that. Set down the pile, and let me just, as always, I've got Streamlabs. Let's make sure my card database is pulled up. Okay, I've got that. And here we go, you guys. Card hype. I just, like I said, I don't even know what I want here. Let's just hope for something that, you know. Nothing super weak to grass would obviously be nice. So we'll see what we can do, you guys. I got everything loaded. I'm just going to, as usual, pick the very first card from the deck, and I've got the database loaded up to put the card on screen for you guys for whatever we get here. So let's hope for the best. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I will be honest with you guys. This was one of the cards that I was not sure that I had. But it turns out I do. So let's get this queued up. I've got it. I just need to put it in Streamlabs now. So, and that worked okay. So let me just put the image on in front of the screen. Here we go. Okay, here we go. You guys! Oh my gosh, you guys! We got a Tyranitar! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my gosh! This is not for sure what I was thinking of in terms of something to go against Erica with, but oh my gosh, you guys, like I feel pretty confident that if everything else fails, this is going to be a successful run because we have a Tyranitar on the team. I will do absolutely everything in my power to keep this thing on the team. It is unfortunately the only downside I see about this is instead of just being weak to fighting types, this guy will be quad weak to fighting types. But like I said, there's definitely not a ton of those in the immediate future. We've got more cards, and I can confidently say we've got more cards now that we've got this beast on our team. I can't believe it. What a cool guy. It's just he normally takes so long to level up. I really feel like I don't use like this guy or like a Dragonite too much. I'm so excited to get him in the game. I think we get to catch him because it's the third badge. We started with a 15. Eradicate was a 20, so we will be able to catch him at a 25, and then I think I will level him up. The team I think is at 28 right now. Eradicate's at 29. Maybe I will get the whole team up to 29 before the next episode. And like I said, I'm not entirely sure when that will be, but certainly hit me up on Twitter. I post everything on there, or just check out the channel page as well. Everything pretty much instantly. I make sure to put it in the playlist, but before we go, I mentioned it already, but very excited to be doing my first ever sleepwalk on the channel tomorrow, Friday, the 28th. It should be a real fun time. We are in Pokemon Leaf Green, and we'll be going into the night. It is a randomized Nuzlocke, sleepwalk, so we will be going until we finish the game. And no expectations, just really excited to see how it goes. I hope people come over and say hi. So I think that is it for the night, you guys. I will call it a night. I gotta go to bed, and I will just say, as always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and hope you have a good rest of your night, or good rest of your day if you're watching this later on. Hope to see you guys tomorrow during the sleep. Like, I can't believe it's so close. I just gotta go to bed, and it'll be here before we know it. So have a good one, you guys.